Hello everyone, today we are diving into the one of the most important civic issues happening in India right now. An issue that's reached the Supreme Court and could directly impact your voting rights. The Election Commission of India is carrying out a massive nationwide revision of your voter list. Now, updating voter list isn't unusual. It happens regularly. What is unusual is the speed. A process that usually takes years is now being pushed into just 1 month. And because of this, multiple state governments say that this exercise is rushed, unmanageable, and potentially dangerous for the voters' inclusion. So they have taken this matter to the Supreme Court and the court has stepped in. Let's break it down clearly, calmly, and in a way that every citizen can understand. A few weeks ago, the Election Commission announced what it calls a special intensive revision of electoral rolls in 12 states. These include some of the country's largest and most politically significant states: Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal, Gujarat, and Uttar Pradesh. Among them, revising electoral rolls is a huge task. It requires door to door verification, examining documents, removing duplicates, and adding new voters, correcting errors, and then digitalizing millions of entries. Usually, this kind of revision unfolds slowly over a period of 2 to 3 years because the Election Commission must coordinate with lakhs of officials spread across districts, municipalities, and villages. But this year, for reasons that haven't been fully explained publicly, the Commission wants the entire process completed in just 1 month. The deadlines are incredibly tight. December 4th is the last date for voters to submit their forms. The draft voters list will be published on December 9th, and the final voter list will be frozen and ready by February 7, 2026. If you compare that to the normal timeline, it's like squeezing a 3 years long project into 30 days. And this is exactly where the controversy begins. Kerala was the first state to move the Supreme Court, arguing that the deadlines are not just unrealistic, they are impossible. Kerala pointed out that they have already have a local election scheduled on December 9th and 11th. The same government staff who handles elections are responsible for verifying voter list. That means they are being asked to work double, triple, and even quadruple shifts. According to Kerala, the Election Commission is expecting them to conduct elections and simultaneously run a massive voter verification exercise. And this is stretching their administrative machinery beyond the capacity. On the other hand, the Election Commission told the Supreme Court a very different story. According to the Commission, nearly all voters in the concerned states have already received the forms, and a significant portion of the work has already been digitalized. In their view, the process is progressing smoothly and there is no need for postponement. The Commission is essentially saying we have got this under control. The Supreme Court hasn't issued its final ruling yet. What it has to be done is to take to this matter very seriously. The court asked the Election Commission to submit a detailed report showing exactly what work has been completed, whether the deadlines are genuinely realistic, and it has scheduled Kerala's case for December 2nd, Tamil Nadu's case for December 4th, and West Bengal's case for December 9th. The court also made a significant move. It instructed all high courts in the country to temporarily pause their hearings on related cases. This means that the Supreme Court wants to take full control of the issue and make one consistent nationwide decision. Now, why would you, an ordinary citizen, care about all this? Let's move beyond the legal proceedings and talk about what this means on the ground. When the voters list revision is rushed, the chances of mistakes increase dramatically. People find that the names have been deleted without their knowledge. There might be spelling mistakes or mismatched details in the record. Some voters may be marked as shifted or even that, even though they are very much alive and still living at the same address. A rushed verification process increases the risk of wrongful decisions and incomplete entries, and we have seen this happen in past elections. Then there's the issue of access. Not everyone has the time, resource, and awareness to act within such tight deadlines. Middle class and urban citizens who follow news closely may know that forms need to be submitted before December 4th. But what about the marginalized communities? What about the people in informal settlements, migrant workers, daily wage laborers, Dalits, Adivasis, and those living in remote villages? Many of them may not even receive the communication in time. If they miss the deadline, their names might disappear from the voter list, not for weeks, not for months, but the entire election cycle. There are serious concerns about data handling. Digitalizing millions of records quickly sounds efficient, but when the speed becomes the priority, verification often becomes weaker. If data is uploaded without proper checking, it opens the door to duplication errors, outdated entries, and even privacy vulnerabilities. Electoral data includes highly sensitive personal information, names, addresses, photographs, and identification details. Mishandling this information, even unintentionally, can have consequences. And then there's this administrative pressure. State governments say their officials are already juggling multiple responsibilities, from elections to examinations to welfare schemes, disaster management, and day to day governance. Adding a rushed voter list revision on top of that is pushing many departments into exhaustion. This concern is not political, it's logistical. But beyond the administrative issues lies the core democratic principle at stake. India's election system is built on one fundamental idea: every citizen should have a fair, reasonable, and meaningful opportunity to vote. So the constitutional question becomes: is it right to prioritize speed over inclusiveness? Should the Election Commission push to a lightning fast division if it risks excluding lakhs of voters? Or should the process take its rightful time to ensure that every eligible citizen has access? One of the Supreme Court judges have made a significant observation questioning why the commission is acting as if it is the first voter list revision of India's history. This remark shows that the court is concerned about whether the urgency is justified and whether the process is being handled in the best interest of the voters. The next few weeks will be extremely important. The Supreme Court will hear all the major petitions and will take a major decision that will affect millions of people across the country. But there's something you need to do right now. If you live in any of the 12 states undergoing the SIR, please check whether you have received your voter form. If you haven't, reach out to your local BLO, visit the nearest electoral office, or apply online. Don't assume that your name is safe on the voter list. Verify it. Missing the December 4 deadline could mean losing your voter rights for the next election. This is an evolving story, and I'll keep you updated as the Supreme Court hearings progress. Let me know in the comments, do you think this 1 month timeline is efficient, or do you think it's too risky for the voter inclusion? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.